ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you back to Stonehearth. Berryfield right here. Looking good. The way I said gentleman there is a gentleman. It was sounded really strange. Merv right now, before I entered the building, was squawking his heart out because he missed me. Hello, parrot. I miss you too, buddy. How you doing, eh? You doing well? Okay, maybe not. Maybe he didn't miss me. Maybe he just wanted, I don't know, extra goods. I don't know. I didn't really give him anything extra other than change his water. So, I mean, yeah. You live your life, parrot. You live your life well. We, what am I trying to say? Last 3 episodes, we have been building this dock right here. I said I'd get extra things done, but I haven't had the time. And Merv right now, like I said before, squawking his heart out. Let me just close the blinds right here and deluminate the room into darkness. Usually cools him down. Yeah, I haven't had the time to really work on this, so I'm just going to sort of leave it blank for now because I want to get a few other bits and bobs done. You've had 3 episodes of, me working on the dock. I'm sure you get the idea. We'll probably get a little bit of that done. Maybe I'll do it in a random building live stream or something. I probably still need to get this area done as well, along with the walls and all that other fun stuff. I want to get the wall, the walkway layout continued today so that we can get a few more houses placed in, make the world look a little bit more alive. And I've got a few ideas. Merv, why? Damn it. I need to get rid of the coat hanger on my door because he flies, well, he latches himself onto it. You'll be surprised just how precise parrots or birds can be, really. They have a really, I don't know, sense of direction and understanding of, I don't know how to really say it. Depth perception, perhaps, you could say. Very spot on. I mean, it makes sense. They are flying creatures. It does make a lot of sense, but you just, for some reason, you don't feel like it should make sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense anyway right now. Right, let's continue with our lives. So I want to get the wall. I want another walkway around the outside of the little farm area right here, with just sort of a random array of buildings. I kind of like the idea of it sort of getting to around about this point, maybe going forward a little bit more, and then going down slightly around about here, so that we can fit some smaller buildings. In fact, I might want to go down a little bit more. And do we want to have sort of, yeah, maybe a little bit further. I want to try and even it out. There we are. That way we can get a few buildings sort of on both sides, randomly scattered about. Maybe a nice sitting garden area on this corner. That sounds kind of cool. I don't think I'm going to really need any walls along the... I mean, I'm going to need some sort of obstruction. Maybe some safety rails. They might need it. But most of that obstruction will be in the form of houses. I mean, I'll probably have some sort of wall, maybe. But it'll be sort of... we'll see what we can do. I've got a few ideas. My phone just rudely going off right there. Very, very bad. I do like the idea of having a sort of angle right here. But we've got to be kind of careful with it. It's not perfect. Like, sometimes it could look a bit big. I realize that's a mistake. I will get rid of that in a second. Yeah, it's sort of awkward if you try and make these perfectly. So you want sort of something like this. Do you? And then it should just go onwards like that. I mean, do you though? I mean, we could. We very well could. I'm actually going to get some random gameplay in and out of this as well. I'll probably have the game run on a sort of minor speed right here. Just that we have the Hearthlings do something. Maybe a little bit of combat. Just to, rile the nerves. Let's get rid of that right there. That seems fine. Yeah, it does. Actually, it doesn't seem fine. It seems a little bit big. I thought I got rid of that bit. Let's get rid of this bottom section. There we go. That looks much better. Road. There we go. Anyway. Yep, that's much nicer. And then we'll just... Damn it, it keeps deselecting itself. That's 6 across. Wait, why is that 6 across? Okay, it's fine. I think I screwed up a little bit there. There we go. Okay, it looks even better now. We'll have the road stretch off from there. This one will continue onwards. Wait, is that 6 across? No, it's not. It's 5. Okay, good. Good. Very happy about that. We'll probably end up connecting around about this point. just having them disconnected by one block because I don't want to sort of construct an entire zone or the whole thing. I'd rather it sort of be zone by zone so it doesn't screw anything over. So we've got sort of this as our general walkway around this area. It could pop out a little bit, and I might have a few instances where the road does sort of change direction every now and again. I might change this as well. And what I mean by that is maybe I want to sort of have a building slightly inwards from this area. So I'll just sort of have a curve or something just to add a bit more of extra shape. But this is generally the kind of idea I'm going for. I like the idea of houses sort of spread around this farm area just to sort of obscure it a little bit. And then we might have, I don't know, the gates with the gardens over them. I don't know, but I mean, it's not a bad area to have a house, but you might have the smell of sheep excrement sort of ruining your whole day. I think we're also feeding the animals, which is great. So now they are releasing delicious eggs and other products that are also available. We kind of want to also destroy the pollo. Destroy. We shall destroy the pollos. We want to kill them. We need to make a bigger table as well. We need to devour them for their lovely feathers. Yeah, but we're making all of the different types of food right now. Value is low, as well as food, which is not ideal. Let's go back to building, and let's get the rest of these walkways done. From this point, I don't really want it to continue anymore. The wall's going to be around about this. So actually, is it going to be from here? That's a good point. Where is the wall going to be? You know what? I don't know. Maybe having it stretch a little bit further is not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that. But let's not connect it, just so we have some leg room. I don't know from how far, really. I suppose I could just sort of have it do that, and then go up a little bit more, and then do this. Round about that area, just something a bit extra. From here, we can go down by 5. I kind of like the idea of having this bit sort of poke out slightly with the wall, just to add a little bit of extra shape. And then we could probably muck around with the gatehouse around about this area. Maybe have the gatehouse around about here. Yeah, we could have some stretch from this point, maybe. It doesn't have to be a big gatehouse. It could just be a small one. The main one will be over here. And then most of the shipments and stuff coming through the dock anyway. So that's fine. I'm still just curious if that dock's too big for the town. I think that's just because I don't have many buildings around that at the moment. But that's sort of why I'm expanding the roads, just to sort of get a good gauge for what exactly we're going for. We will expand this a bit further, however, just to keep that idea in mind. This does need to go out a little bit more. Does that just completely square off? I think it does, but I don't like the idea of having a grid system. Like, at the moment, we do have a bit of a sort of straight 90-degree lines. I don't mind that, to be honest, considering the type of game it is. That it is. Let's get rid of this, and let's just make the hunter's traps a little bit further away. There is so much rubbish around here we need to pick up. There is. There's just tons of crap. Okay, then. I've accidentally connected this as well, which doesn't really matter. Is that far enough? Let's go across by... So what is that? I really wish it would show you at the bottom right or something. Just make a life... It'll make life a lot easier. Okay, let's see. 5 across from here. For now, I guess I don't mind gridding it. Like, gritting it, then. Don't mind just gritting the whole thing out. Does that poke out by a good amount? I suppose it does. We could even put the tavern around about here. I did say I'd like it around about there. We could even have this be sort of a nice little town hall zone. It's not a bad idea if I were to have a town hall, which does make sense, so I don't see why not. But now we could just sort of spread around a bunch of houses here and there that we already have from our original designs. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I do need to build a few more houses, though. Just got a bunch of the same sort of styles at the moment. And, you know, they're cool. I like them myself. But they could do with some changes. So here, this is a bit too large for this area. But it does fit around about here, which is nice. Actually, yeah, perfect for this area. There we go. Very nice to see. Unfortunately, it does connect itself up to this. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. I'm fine with that. That's a nice house. Do I want to change it at all? I think I do. I want to change the roof. Probably get rid of these ones on the side. Maybe something like this. No, I don't. I never liked that kind of roof design. There we go. That looks quite nice. Well, it would look nicer if I added something extra, like maybe a small window at the top on either side here. There we go. Yeah, that definitely gets rid of a lot of shape. Maybe get some bricks involved. Just connect up that bottom section. Yeah, maybe this darker brick. How does that look? I'd say it would look better if I used the same color that was used for the frame, which I think was this one. There we go. Yeah, that does look quite nice. Interesting how it sticks out. So we'll do the same here and the same here. Just, it's the house's own sort of design. The person that bought it, you know, re-renovated the thing or something like that. So we will leave it like this. We'll get rid of this side as well. Even if we have a bunch of different designs, we can just sort of muck around with it a little bit. This middle section, we can even have a longer window. Like here and here. Is that too much? It sort of says, oh, there's a bunch of different floors in this building, which I don't want. I'd rather just have the middle there. And by floor, I mean floors. So it's levels. You know, I don't mean problems. With tons of floors with it. My sales pitch. Kind of like the idea of having some at the back as well. Yeah, that's nice. What about color? Nah, I kind of want to keep the color of the roofs. I mean, I can go for sort of this, but I don't know, it just looks weird. I want it to feel like a rich town. You know, there's a lot of commerce involved, and that way people earn a decent living, so they can they can afford to keep their houses not only kept, but at the same time of high quality. So I don't want anything that's, you know, this is sort of like a thatch roof, or yeah, thatch sort of hay roof. You know, castle. The blue and red is an interesting one. I don't mind going for maybe some red with a stone roof. That's not bad. Can I go high with this? I can go high with that, but it looks a bit weird. Yeah, it looks very weird. Make sure it's flat there. Can I add something at the top there? I don't think so. And then we can go for this if we wanted, but once again... You know, that's not bad. That's another sort of different coloured roof. I didn't know they had this. Just a clay roof. That said chocolate? Yeah, chocolate and new amber coloured clay. Some really interesting colours right here. That's not a bad looking roof. But we will stick with our traditional roof right here. Do we want an overhang? Questionable. I think if we get rid of this overhang. Yeah, that's not bad. It's sticking out like this. Sort of makes these bits look a bit better. But then again, the bit at the back looks a bit weird. There we go. Keep it connected there. Even go out by one. Nah, that looks strange. What about here? They are connected. It doesn't look that bad at the front. I think I'll keep that. As for the rest of it, it's fine. I won't be spawning in these houses just yet. Just sort of randomly throwing them in as a design. So we can even re-renovate the blacksmith's house a little bit. But I don't think that's a good idea because I'll get rid of its unique look. It does look like a blacksmith's, so yeah, I don't want to get rid of that appeal. So let's get ourselves another one of these structures. And I don't know if I want to cover this up because this is sort of the berry area. I like the house here to sort of stick, like not facing the main road. Do I? It sort of make it look a bit weird, doesn't it? Because I'd want to put a path here and then the front can be sort of blocked off and be a nice garden area. But then we've got an eyesore, which is this just bit. I don't know what to really do with that. We have a smaller house here. I don't think I can even fit that there, so... Oh, crap. Wrong button. The game is... Oh, the game should have been running in the background, but it wasn't. Where am I going? There we go. So I could place this here if I wanted. But then that sort of makes this look a bit uneven. A house here is an interesting idea because it does block off this partly. And have one here might be quite nice. It just seems like a lot of space. But at the same time, it does... Oh no, those two are very close to each other and facing the same direction. Right, I can't... I must remove it. If I remove this, does this remove everything else? Let's save. You never really know with this game. Sometimes things just happen. Okay, then. Whew, okay, good. Oh, man. So it's always a mini heart attack when I have to do stuff like that. Okay, then. We could even... I mean, we can always have it face the other way. Which is fine, I think, yeah. Having it face the other way is okay. So like this. I think that's perfectly fine. Because we could probably still fit another sort of repurposed building right here. We could even fit a 3-story, just sort of straight building. Which would look quite interesting. Another design, in fact. Kind of like the idea of going for that.
Ian, you said you wouldn't do any building.
You haven't watched me for long, have you? Alright, let's see. Right about here? 9 by 9? No, I think a bit larger, 11 by 11. Because that will... Yeah, 11 by 11 is pretty good. Or does that fit with the walls? Okay, you know what? We'll stick with this for now. Stone base. It does look nicer. More sort of structural. Constable structural here. Do I want to go for the richer doorway? I don't think so. We'll go for the normal one. There we go. Normie door. Yeah. I want it to be a bit wider now. But if I make it any wider, they're going to be only 1 block away and it's going to look kind of awkward. So perhaps the front will suffer with a lack of detail. I mean, we can always add... Why is my phone so loud? I turned it off. So popular. There we go. Turn that down. Thank you. A trader returns. Wait, what? 2 bronze blessed plates. Wait, what? Are you still willing to trade them to me? I'll give you 2 bronze. Sure. Did I make the swords? Can't remember. Well, I got 2 bronze breastplates now, which is always nice. Can't even remember that deal. But that's what we've got now, apparently. Alright, let's make the next layers. Do we poke them out by 1 as we've done with the rest of the buildings? I don't think so. I think it's going to have its own frame that we'll set up. For now, let's grab this floor. Pretty sure we... I mean, if we make the second floor, hold on a second, let's make the second floor here. Yeah, okay. We'll have to cover that up, but that'll be fine. We can make that out of stone, however. Out of wood, even. And then we can pretty much do the same thing. Although from here, I do wish to get rid of that and see if I can make a sort of simple staircase. There we go. And I would like it if it wasn't made out of clay. Yep, that's fairly simple. I like that. They will be able to use it, so that's fine. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing up here. Make it sort of 3-story building. So very, very tall. Sort of like an apartment. Kind of. And we'll do the same thing here. Only on the other side. I think it was around about like that. Would 1 person own this house? I'm pretty sure this would be for students at the local university. Be fine. It's better than some apartments in real life. so it's already good. Do we want to overhang? I want an overhang here. And I want it to peak. I don't want any offset either, and I want it to be lower Right, there we go. Interesting house. It definitely is very noticeable. So now I'll go for the sort of other design that I was talking about, where it pokes out a little bit. This is the frame.